And wanted to make it, I guess, you know I live with the criticisms. People are giving opinion, they put it upon a pedestal. A pen for your thoughts, but I never asked for change. My work ethic's ridiculous and yours is not the same.
Let's go see what we have for hop outs. As you can see, it looks like Void may actually get some action ASAP. Mind Ophelia and Nexus right on head of each other. It may take a second for loading in there. There we have it. That was actually pretty clean overall. They definitely have some good Aeons. Good line of sight there. Leon with some great accuracy using the Falling Star right now. He may not be connecting all those shots, but as we can tell, he's getting very accurate with them. We can see shots to his left that we need to be wary of. And he does get a knock on Geechee using the Falling Star. Beautifully done. Very well placed. Again, another knock. Taking out Yuma with it too. How much ammo does this man have? He has 7 more shots to work with. He is playing this beautifully right now. Someone is climbing up on his side though. Will he react? No, he does not react to it. Saturn taking him out. He's too focused on all of those kills. Very well done though. Applying some great pressure there. As we can see, one player about to bleed out here. Let's see if we can hop over to Nexus Angress. They're just clearing up right now. They're having a great first fight. Let's also hop over to Varus City as we notice a lot of players point blank each other. We're on God's location. God's been knocked though, as we can tell the camera angle's having a little bit of a struggle there. Brings us over to Magikarp, who themselves is bleeding out, but they finished off the team, meaning that they did get a win there. Multiple members still surrounding this area though, checking out the area. They're fairly spread out at the moment. Let's also hop down over here, see what we might be able to see. I have a feeling it's going to take a second loading everything in completely. We do see some demons as well, taking out multiple Sun Clan members. Another fight going down. There's a lot of fighting going down here. Let's go see what's happening at Sawmill. As we know, this is a huge loadout of people, so there will be fights everywhere at the start right now. Bandicoot, very close to Diablo. We see some gunshots going off in the distance. Let's see, Diablo is very solo compared to his team. He is surrounded at the moment. He is holding tight, hoping that someone's going to come up to him. Here's a shotgun shot. Instantly gets out of range though, not actually connecting too many bullets on him. He does pick up a teammate's card as well. Nice little tower to try and disengage. He is somehow matrixing his way across all of these bullets right now, getting back to the side his teammates are on. Able to get a little bit of help. That's actually beautiful movement from Diablo there. Shield there, keep repositioning, keep on moving. Let's go hop over here as Connie Boo, as well as the rest of their teammates, seem to be in engagement as well. There we have it, some nice shots connecting. I don't believe enough to actually get a knock though. It's completely surrounded by players. We see the res stations. Connie's actually playing this very stealthy for being as close as they are, but just jumps right in there. Champagne able to get that knock through. You know, it's just Kimmy Boo is the final one left in this engagement. And I'm going to be honest, it looks like they had a leg the moment we swapped on over, so they may have been struggling that entire fight. Oh, it looks as though Smurf from EU able to blow up the vehicle takes out Magikarp right as we're going to go check them out. Let's hop on down here to see what they're up to. It looks like for the most part they have separated. We do have gunfires going off though, so Daku is definitely taking some shots, trying to hold the team back. Let's keep motioning around. Oh, we're gonna jump up here, see what we got going on here. Wonder Wanderers seem to be hunting down some Sun members right now. Asteria playing the stealth tactics. Did notice the target down low, not seeing a position for a shot. That person is waiting to shoot themselves though. I don't believe Asteria is actually waiting for the shots. The way all 3 of them just kind of jumped out at each other last second. There we have it, some nice shots to take. The height's been made though, they do not have an extended mag. There is climbing up to the right, they need to be worrisome about that. Take your shots, there you go. Took a couple there, but not exactly quick enough for a quick and easy elimination. We're going to keep this camera angle on as Asteria does end up taking out Prey, getting the Griffin as well. Not really looking left to right very hard though. You could tell that they're playing this on lower sensitivity, but it's letting them connect their shots when they finally do have it on the target. But right now, look at them trying to hunt down Magician. Magician able to turn around and take one of them out. Insta reaction from Asteria is to start rezzing. I'm curious what Dans will do. He pushes on, and will he be reacting to Magician calling out the fact that they're rezzing right now? It doesn't look like Magician's making the calls, as Dans would be pushing right here and now if Magician was screaming, get them before this res goes off. There we have a few more shots connecting. They do make sure to get the one quick grief off. I don't know what was happening with Dan's shots there. He seems... Oh no, he has a bug going on. His guns keep swapping to shoot. Oh no, he's got the... He drops it quickly, hoping to fix things up. We see team number 5 racing inwards, possibly going into Angela, about to bump into team number 15. We'll keep the map open for a sec. As you can see, so many teams are right close to each other. Let's see what they're going to do though. They're so close to Jaravi and Shroud right now. But no, it looks as though, unless they all decide to hop out of these footsteps here. Again, no, they just went right by that person. No intent to hop out. So let's hop over here to see what our L8 members are up to. Looks like they're going against the Winter Clan right now. Torres looking for that angle, connects a couple shots, not enough to be fatal though. Nut does get dropped. Backing up from the res station, we do see Torres going for those angles. Everyone seems to be playing at a lower sensitivity today. I'm not seeing too many people with the crazy turning left and rights right now. There we have it. We do have another engagement still going up here. We're back on Asteria. Asteria though, the final player, gets knocked out. Prey was the only one that got finished off that match, and that was from Asteria themselves. As we can see, they're deciding to type in. I can't even look at chat to hide it today, unfortunately. I don't know why. Where is my chat? There's no chat for me to actually control anymore. Interesting. Regardless, let's hop on off. Let's go check out some other locations. We can still see this fight actually was just finishing up down here. It looks as though they lost one of their members. They are still taking storm damage, no intent to start healing up ASAP. And they're just making their way in from the storm. We do have some more engagements over here. It looks like L8 may have ran into a team. Yes, they're all at the res station as well. That car explosion, taking out nearly the entire team. Taurus, the only one that received a knockout of it. They do put down a res station though. This should be nice unless those grenades are perfectly tossed, but no, they were not tossed in time. See Taurus looking to hopefully heal up some teammates here. We do see majority of these guys though, they are applying the pressure, they are feeling healthy. How is their gear doing? They don't have actually a heck of a lot for healing, and as we see, Pokiko taking the knock there. Ash taking a lot of damage too. Smurf from EU really not intent on putting many shields up, but now they're forced to, as they realize they're in a critical position, and it looks like the Ancient Clan is coming from behind at the moment. It looks as though they're going to try and go back to the building. We see L8 definitely willing to disengage. And here we have it. They're pushing in that pressure. Oh, the shots from behind. Will Smurf be able to react? Yes, he does. A nice little shield. They go back up as a team, using the Nightingale to heal each other. See what we got from an outside perspective, as Ancient will be starting to push their way inwards. Ash is able to get the knock on drops. Ryoshi just looking for that nice camera angle to work with, maybe wanting to rotate back to drops if they can, but they cannot, as drops just been finished off. And right now it's looking like this team, even though they're the ones piled in the house, they are currently in the higher ground position and it's working for them. Oh, beautiful snipe coming up from Pokiko, able to get back up. This leaves only Butterfinger left in this engagement. Let's see if we can hop on over, see what he's up to. It looks as though they're going to be actually hiding the best they can here, maybe waiting to get a jump. Someone is walking very close in front of them. Potentially going to go for a grief pretty shortly, and yes, there they are moving forward. They place out a shield instead of just taking the shots. Easy kill right then and there, Butterfingers, just take it. There we have it, they get the elimination through the nice little stealth tactic working in their favor. Except for now they gotta realize their position is blown, and yes, Smurf from EU able to come out, lay out the damage before the shield's able to come back up. See, we're back on Leon here. They're using the Destroy last second before the storm takes them over. As you can see, we're still at 42 members in this matchup. There has been engagement after engagement. This is the fun of a full squad turnout here. There's a lot of players, there is only so much loot. And the whole idea is, are these going to be long engagements where they'll drain all of the items from the opponents? Or are they going to be able to have an intense engagement, finish it ASAP, and steal everything? They need to get out of that car. The moment your car hits that much health, you just gotta hop out and risk it. As we can see, one of the players did hop out behind, and it looks as though the Sun Clan is actually choosing to apply some pressure too. Moonshine will have to watch out. No, they do get lucky as they choose to make a turnaround. Zoom in a little bit closer. As you can see, squads are literally neck and neck right now. They're so close to one another. L8 rotating onto team number 14. They notice that the car is going, but again, they're going for placements at this point. They're not going to hang tight and fight. Let's see what Daku's up to, as Daku is very close. Does he have his teammates with him? No, Daku is currently solo right now, and he will need to find a res station. He is directly on it. The potential is there. But I'm not sure what the game plan is. They may have chosen to disengage. I'm not sure why. This would actually be the moment to sneak this res out, but it looks like it's not going to happen. Team number 23 applying some pressure again. Pokiko's card was not picked up, so it will not be used as a resurrection. Smurf from EU definitely struggling for the loots right now. Let's go check what our Nexus members are up to as they have a beautiful position. There we have it, Shark getting the final elimination onto Daku. It looks as though they did end up covering the res station, so trying to get away may have actually been the success there. At the same time, that's just so hard to say. That was literally a then and there moment. It may have worked, it may have not. Javi getting a beautiful snipe on the Moxie there, finishing off their team. Rotating the camera back to team number 15 right now. Shroud, Javi, Champagne, and Javi. I'm assuming that means Black Cat is one of these two. We see L8 though, they are now pushing in, and they did some damage to one of these characters. Seeing them inside the house, one of them just used the marker ability, realizing no one's really at point blank on them though. Maybe that was the enemy team using it, never mind. The freeze gun coming in from one of the players and the huge spray down. That was honestly insane. Spray the res, there you go, get it down. They didn't get it down in time. Another res is coming through, the shields are being placed. The fact that these members are able to continue staying up, and they are still staying up. Their res stations. What is going on here? L8 members are now being on the receiving end of it all. And there we have it. They come out on top in that engagement. The res stations, the shield placements, they were able to stay on top. Very well done. They were literally eliminated 12 times over, it seemed like. But they were still there. GG on that part. Let's rotate up as we see team number 14 is very close to Leon right now. Only grouped up with Shark, trying to catch up to their teammates. And it looks as though we definitely just cut down the numbers. We just hopped up to 26 right now. We have Saint, Pain, Titan, and Yank still very much alive, rotating around, collecting those loots. And let's hop on over here as it seems another engagement could easily be breaking loose at any moment here. I question if these players even want to leave this household with all the shields placed in there. They do have very little for Q, but they have a lot for healing right now. And as we can see, they are rotating inwards. The engagement begins. It's a point blank fight. Javi, I'm not sure 100% what the game plan is. Oh, a weird shield placement actually. Lifting half a foot off the ground, allowing them to shoot underneath it all. We have our other Javi coming out at top. They tried for a beautiful grenade that could have actually been very sexy depending on their health. Not enough to would have get a knock, but enough to make them start reacting. And there we have it. This team is doing very effective right now. Team number 14 looks like they may actually be choosing to camp the edge of the storm. This is some of the EQs that we're running as a 3-man group. To think we're only 15 minutes into this match and the amount of engagements we've seen just so quickly, constantly, while still having 23 players left with this small of a circle. This is good, this is great, this is the kind of content we want to see. This is some good competition. There are players everywhere and they are playing amazingly. And this is just really cool, guys. This is really cool, honestly. Curious what team number 25 is going to do, as they literally just have to look over the edge of the hill right now to spot them. We haven't actually seen much action from these players yet, but we do know Error Code, Laro, and Antisocial have definitely popped off multiple occasions in the past. We see Daeans actually dying from the storm as well. Does that mean that they're in a storm engagement of any sort? No, I'm not seeing where they would be. So maybe it was just an unlucky, maybe a disconnection issue of some sort. And I see you guys in chat reacting to the Res Station fight right now. I agree, that will probably be one of the most clutch moments we'll see in this tournament. That was honestly a play we're not used to seeing. We see the shots coming out, but Moda already spicy, shield down, shots over the top. Antisocial not even getting a second to react, it seems like. We're hopping onto error code here, let's see what the reaction is. They do get some shots off there. Those were some good connecting shots, but the shield was able to stop it all. Trying to get some more there, connecting. We see Smurf from EU as well in a huge fight right now. Taking out multiple members. Leon finishing off the majority of the team there. The shotgun chase down from error code. They do get the knock onto Ainscar, who is running wildly, just hoping not to be spotted. But I do believe they will be able to get him back up, as there shouldn't be any more issues right now. See, Saint is the final member left. There was another engagement happening in the background there. Did see that Smurfy was definitely knocking a lot of players. It looks as though Saint's game plan, head on out into the storm, and unfortunately he doesn't even have a Nightingale. He doesn't have a single heal. He has 430 cube. But that's about it. So I believe this will be the end of the match for Saint, as it looks as though they still have only lost Bikiko from that earlier fight way down south. So it looks like these two teams are team number 9 and 23 are definitely popping off today, and they definitely will deserve a little bit of love. As we can see, we have Corona, Cuticle, Baby Santa, and Icy all hanging tight inside this area right now, completely stealth tactics. Let's just hope Leon is still not rocking the Falling Star, as that will be a horrible elimination on their entire team. I admit, you know, it looks very cool, the fact that their faces are as blacked out as they are with the hoods on. That's a very cool looking image in my head. I'm definitely a fan of that style. I may actually get that a shot later on myself. I don't think if team number 5 is smart and they don't move a muscle, they're talking about that properly. Stay in crouch, don't move a muscle. They will not be recognized. We can see one of them shifting in there. They are moving a little bit, but not enough to be too concerned. Smurf from EU still taking some shots. We're gonna actually see if we can hop over a camera angle here. As you notice, it does keep throwing me on the same person over and over. So see what Ash is up to. There we have it, they're finally taking some shots from behind. It looks like they've joined the engagement. Ash trying to connect those the best he can. Look at Smurf from EU though, he is connecting all of those shots today. It's too bad this man wasn't using his actual name so that we could compliment him of some sort. But yes, it looks as though Smurf from EU definitely popped off there, taking out multiple players. And as we see, it looks like Baby Santa is still hanging tight. They actually are just inside the tent right now, playing it smart, trying those engagements the best they can. We have Shark and Moda coming in from the back as well, a huge jump in engagement. They are coming in spicy, and unfortunately Shark biting more than they can chew right now. Getting taken out by Ash. We're now on Moda, beautiful little jump to a roll there over top of the shield. That was actually a very smooth little play. Unfortunately, multiple guns are always better than one, and there is a simple case of that being so. Team number 9 has literally had their power cut in half by separating in the final circle. Team number 14 all on the edge still, very slowly rotating their way inwards. And there they have it, their opportunity for shots. All these players hopping out off the side of the hill, almost looking like one of those popcorn kernel machines where you put the kernels in and just start shooting over the top to fill your bowl. I feel like that's what I was just looking at. There was a car exploding down from the distance as well. Baby Santa being taken as they choose to rip off the hill on the vehicle. And Vacuum slowly rotating their way in there, choosing the safer method. Let's get some distance, see what we're up there though. Let's see what Leon's up to, as Leon looks to be connecting a few shots. Noticing there's still players behind them, they do react accordingly. Leon has been gaming and streaming a heck of a lot lately. You can find him on Twitch, and as you can see from his name, it looks like he's on YouTube as well. Definitely tell his gameplay is kicking into gear in doing so. Let's see what Vacuum's up to, as they will be one of the late bloomers into this jump. Oh, the moment they glided though, that got scary. They are using it to toss some extra grenades though. Beautifully done little tosses there. Third one definitely wasn't the charm, but they attempted the best they could. Shots over top. Leon though, Son of Sky. Look at the action of this man coming in here. Getting those shots. We see Born to Kill, and they were the finals. So these players EQ with Vacuum. Able to hold it out until the very end there. Getting themselves 3 eliminations, all from the final fight. And 1 player less, but still getting first place. So shout out to Vacuum, shout out to EQ, Born to Kill, as well as Liar. We have the Nexus clan as well. They popped off as we saw Leon at the start of the match there, even just the falling star against My Diophilia. They definitely got some great accuracy, some great gameplay, and you can tell the fact that they've been on stream trying their hardest for the past while here, that their gameplay is truly picked up. And it looks like altogether they did get 13 eliminations. As we can see though, team number 3, Ash as well as Smurf from EU. I wish we knew who Smurf from EU was, but unfortunately maybe they'll just let us know at some point in chat here. We have Velky, Bubble, Ash, and Pokiko themselves looking to get 15, 16, 17 kills altogether, and 3rd place. Huge for eliminations that round. We see some players coming in here for 4th. Now let's talk about the kills as well that we see. Demons as well getting in 5th. We see with 2 eliminations, Error Code, Antisocial, Leroux, and their teammate, Renovim, with 4 kills to their name. We have Dans with 2 eliminations, Magician with 3, Javi, which I believe is Black Cat Javi here at 7 kills this round, Champagne with the 3 themselves. We have L8 Nut as well as Tango with 3 and 2. Other than that, do we have any other kills exceeding 2 or more? We do. We have Magikarp with the 3 eliminations very early on in the matchup. And there we about have it, guys. Well, let's go check in the lobby here. Let's see how long until our second match, and we'll get to it. As we can see too, we have a ship going right down the middle of the map. So that's going to make it very beautiful for everyone. If anything too, Mount Lonely is closer to the side, allowing them to jump out at any moment they like for that high ground position. Very beautifully done here with the map circle. I love this when it's tournament gameplay and we are given a beautiful map like this. Hello there, Shoddy. It's been a very hot minute since we last talked. Miss you too, man. As you can see, we have our Pokemon squad landing Sawmill, and they're going to get it all to themselves right now. Only team willing to land hot ASAP. Let's keep staring at this, see if anyone else is going to be landing close to one another. It looks like we do have some commitment from Mount Lonely this round. Very concerning too, because Mount Lonely really doesn't have much. As we can see, they went for the higher ground positions. Mikaraki picking up that starter loot. It looks like the other team actually landed a little bit shorter, maybe even recognizing the Sun Clan was landing here. And as we can see, they have separated, so they're actually in a bad position if anyone chooses to push. Oh my lord, the mess that is the center of the circle right now. That is insane. As you can see again, L8 and Nexus will be going for a Void landing. And it looks as though Taurus will be landing on someone late. Who gets the gun? Who gets the gun? As we see Taurus, the first one to get it, getting the knock onto Leon. Leon not getting the success from landing up there this time. Taurus not even willing to roll too, intent on getting that reload even for the small amount of health damage. It almost looked like Taurus double rolled there. That was very interesting. Let's hop over to the closer combat though. I see Angsar looking for the angle against Nut, and Shark is there to help on out. It looks as though Taurus may be the final one here. Yes, they are the final one, and Leon is just bleeding out on the other side right now. May be able to use that to force the team in. It looks like an engagement has broken loose here. Team number 18 being halved already at the start of the match, rotating up the hill. However, this is just going to give more loot for Sun Clan, so they could potentially be racing into their own deaths. as we see a huge group of pile of players down at the southern side. Cocaine doesn't even look to have a single gun. No, he has Cuban Bandage and enemies in front of him. There's shots going off. We see as well Sun Clan members pushing in towards the Winter Clan right now. We are in Reese position. They do see ability to take a couple shots. They do connect a few. Not really going for an ADS lockdown though. Just a couple hit fire shots. More shots going off. Diablo yet again very separated from his group, finding himself against multiple players, and there is a bit of desync kicking in. Without a doubt, they got the shots out as they place the shield, but it's not enough because Winter Clan has surrounded them completely. Taking them out here, it does leave majority of H2K though still very active and alive. Diablo is just one of 4 members. Let's keep looking around a bit. We do see a huge pile up here happening. Let's see what we have. We have multiple KO members. God already being taken out. Bale feeling the exact same path. Jax and KY, they're actually very separated. I don't know what Jax is doing way out here. Let's hop over as there may still be one player. Yes, they're in the chest of the robot right now. Moxie looking intent just to apply that pressure. We'll have to watch out though. In the time it takes to roll up, they could be taking a lot of damage. There we go, they've hopped on in there. This person has a falling star though. They're able to get the knock, but the team is there to help. Let's keep looking around here. Let's jump back on over here, see what we're up to. You can see we have Yuka just utilizing the climbing angles, looking at those third-party perspectives. Keep checking out the map here, see what we have going on. It looks like team number 18 did end up separating as well. They went to another location, not looking to push up on that fight ASAP. I feel like our next engagement's meant to be right here. We're just waiting for it to happen. Let's get a little bit closer, see what's up here. As we can see though, they're fairly separated. I don't picture anyone meeting up unless one of them chooses to push into the next location. Keep looking around here. Team number 24 fairly looted up right now. As we can see, My Diaphilia still has 2 of their members, so they did not push into the engagement at all. Team number 24 just looting on the outer side. It's getting some extra loot from the outer side there. Oh, we do see an engagement possibly from team 22 and 21 right now. Killshot running in towards the L8 members. KW just keeping an eye on the situation, seeing where exactly they need to come in. They have the freeze gun equipped too. That could be interesting. It looks as though there isn't anything else to fight left though. Taurus may have been the only member there. Let's hop over to team number 2 as they are very close to the Winter Clan right now, and they were able to get up their 2 teammates. So I didn't actually realize that, but they did go up there, pick up their card, and come back in. Here we go, we see Cocaine with a beautiful rotation right now, going for that third-party perspective. A-Connect's hanging tight there. Oh, you can tell that Cocaine definitely has a little bit of lower graphics on through the grass there. And there we have it, the elimination comes through. Let's see if we can get a little closer, see what we have going on here. See if it'll let us hop over to our teammate. No, it won't, but where is Elris in all of this? They are next to no health right now. Do they even have healing? No, they do not. They have 20 cube. Have teammates saying, don't move, don't love, just don't. But there's an enemy right in their face, and Yuka getting that elimination. Looks like another fight going over here. Team number 19 going against some players. Moxie yet again finding some more opponents to run into. Curious what team they're fighting right now. As we can see though, there is some freeze guns going down below. See if we can get into a closer perspective there. Error code inside the building itself, trying to find where the footsteps are at. There we have it. They're the one using the freeze gun. Nice little lock on there, and LaRoe able to get the finish. There's still more players in this area though. Where do we have error code in all of this? Oh wait, we're just looking at them inside the building, so it's just Moxie left. They went to apply the pressure and it looks as though they got taken out by the majority. Looks like Bulbasaur as well, our Pokemon squad going against some Red Moon members here. Looking for those angles. There we go. Bulbasaur finds something to take some shots at. Hidden, getting taken out there. Sun Clan members getting removed. Looks like quite the little pile up still out of Storm here. We have team number 10 racing on inwards. It looks as though the other enemy team was waiting for them though. They do get one knock onto the player, however the vehicle is blown up. Bubble able to get the next knock. The fight continues though. Dicky looking for those perspectives. Bubble getting the grief in as quick as possible there. No res stations allowed. Dicky with a nice little roll in there, able to get the knock onto Bubble. Next to no health left too. Look how much health they have right now. How many other players are left there? It is just Ash left right now. How will Ash handle this situation? Trying to connect those the best he can. He does connect quite a few shots, but let's face it, the Son of Sky without a headshot, just like any other rifle. Oh, I don't believe Ash. Yes, Ash was unable to get to cover in time. It looks though Dicky will get back up, hardly able to save them in the last minute. Huge engagement going down the southern side here. We did hop into a weird camera angle there. Let's see if we can jump a little closer. Ganja Flay is the final one in this engagement, and it looks like for not very long, as our Sun Clan members, Kudek, C-Notes, Kimmy, and Connie, able to finish them off. We see Ancient racing on by. No intent to be in that engagement. They continue onwards across the bridge. See Magician doing some solo gameplay off in the distance here. I was more focused to see what Error Code might be up to, as they look to be prepping to be in a third party position right now. We do see a possible engagement going over here. Let's see what's up. Oh no, that glide. If anything, their location has been completely given away. Do they have any healing to get back up ASAP? No, they do not. So they just need to wait this out the best they can. And there they have it, 2 versus 1. The jump does nothing for them, hardly hitting those shots with their teammate Dicky. Yet again, we've hopped over to a far camera perspective. Let's see if we can get a little closer. Luro and Antisocial still looting up a bit here. I don't know who these guys are fighting right now or shooting at. No eliminations are on the screen, no one's technically right on them. Error Code is fairly close, I won't deny that, and that is exactly what they're fighting. They did notice Error Code. Do not hop in that car, sir, whatever you do. Oh, they're connecting some beautiful shots right now. Error Code just intent on disengaging the best they can. 50 cube with next to no heals right now. It's going to be very difficult to do anything other than just go out there and die. And it looks as though team number 6 doesn't even want to let them have that. They are completely going into the storm, hunting this character down, seeing them to their right there, but not reacting to it. So they actually saw the character and didn't react to it. Let's go hop up here, as it looks like multiple players are roaming very close to one another. See a couple players hop out ASAP, reacting to the gunshots they see in town. There's at least 3 teams currently in Sawmill. And it looks as though the Pokemon squad has found themselves in a beautiful position to actually end up taking some players out here. There we have it. We can see Pokemon squad just filling up the kill feed right now. They have a huge jumping angle there. Bulbasaur with a beautiful reaction, raising up their cursor, noticing the person would be towering. Able to get those shots ASAP. As we can see, movement is coming out beautifully from this player as well. They are going in and out of this building. It looks though Drops may be the final member left for their team right now. Lickitung AFK actually up here. I wonder if Drops will rotate right into that car. Yes, it looks as though Drops may actually find themselves a free kill in doing so. Lickitung currently AFK in the vehicle. I don't think Drops has noticed that there's a player in there yet. There we have it. They do notice. They take Lickitung out, getting the knock, getting the finish, and getting themselves a handful of extra loot. Oh, but getting in the car was literally the death of Drops. Karma taking on over. Hopping into the car was the regret right then and there. Let's hop over here though. We have another huge triple engagement going on. NX Shark getting the finish onto Connie. Kimmy getting the finish on the Nexus. Luro in the background distance, not probably wanting to be a part of this entire situation. Trying to hop over to Kudex's position here, see what he's up to. We've hopped over to Angstar instead though. Let's check out what he's got going. See Leon taking out Xenos there too. Only 3 of the members from this group taken out. Angzar taking some shots, not sure what they're doing, possibly just some pre-fire just in case. Nice little res station coming through to get both the teammates up. We see Kimmy wanting to get that finish on it, not allowing the res to go through, but Angzar is able to use it as a baiting token, and Kimmy took it. Luro, yes, has disengaged. Error code in a similar position. Placements may be the name of the game for them right now. We see Jax just coming in from the edge of the island here. Hopefully he doesn't race right into a car to pick up some extra loot, because they will be racing directly into a team, and no, it looks as though they will be heading towards the circle. So many teams in here. Team number 12 and 16 literally have almost the exact same color. But Jax is currently running as a one-man army right now. See the KS members hanging tight in the building. Looks like they're feeling pretty good for their loot. Actually, I admit they're not looking too amazing for loot. But let's keep scrolling through. We can see 190, 110, 210, and 470 cubes sitting on Quit right now. Quit better be sharing some of that loot. You notice Shark is actually... Oh no, is Shark glitched? Shark has glitched in the res station. Unfortunately, being stuck in there, they'll have to purely just bleed out as time takes over. It's quite the unfortunate glitch to have happen. That can happen when you res station as the storm's coming in though. Take a quick little look at the Sun Clan here as they're racing right across the map right now. Potential to run into someone is very possible. See, Leon is completely separated. Shark unfortunately taking that death there. They do have 2 teammates though. Mickey seeming to actually be a little bit AFK right now. I'm not sure what's going on there. There we go. They've tabbed back into the game, possibly responding to something on Discord. K is still hanging tight. They're in a nice position. They're inside the circle. They have nowhere they need to be. Shark finally getting eliminated from the storm itself. It looks as though Leon and them actually very close to Jax, as Jax actually goes for the initiation right then and there. Will they just shoot out the car? No, they don't. They see the tower up, they go for the reaction. Some good shots coming from Leon right now. Jax, with the Nightingale attached though, is able to continue staying in this engagement. Angzar as well got finished up. It looks though the Pokemon squad has come in to join, and Jax, taking advantage of them running away, goes for that extra elimination. Jax will be in a very scary fight right now. As you can tell, his ping is reacting to damage bullets too as he is going around the wall. He needs to react on the spot or nothing will be going down. Huge damage coming out from everyone though. And it looks as though this is the demons. They've actually joined into the fight too. So yet again, another full squad coming in and completely changed the dynamic of how these solo players are choosing to react. Every single time it makes them run away right into another full squad. Looks like team number 24 is definitely going to hop into the vehicle using the rotation of the storm itself. I would actually think that they're just going to go a little bit farther in and just gate these players inside the storm as long as possible. As we can tell too, only having bandage, not very many for med packs. They're definitely going to have to want to get around ASAP. Jumping back on over here, seeing what we're up to. It looks though Miyu is coming up to the drop right now to get a little extra loot. Our Pokemon squad though, rotating in fairly hard right now. May actually rotate right into Nexus as it looks like they are all on foot moving around. I don't see them camping. But it looks like they got lucky there, and there we have it. Pokemon squad actually runs into the Sun Clan right now. 3-man army against a 4. These people have 440 cube though. As you can see, they get a knock on a Miyu. They're shooting out all of the res stations, no hesitation to take them out. Not actually noticing from Bulbasaur's perspective, I haven't seen them really run into much yet. And there we have it, Magikarp getting that elimination under Reyes. Miyu being finished on off. Sun Clan wiped out by the Pokemon squad here. They are coming in hot. It looks as though Nexus as well though, it's their turn to push into the fight. As you can see, they're using the falling stars and everything. Vehicles have already been destroyed. Multiple cubes going out here ASAP. And that is August's final cube. I wonder if he is aware of it. Nice little positioning attempts, keeping the eye up, looking to see where this player would go to. August and Dicky, the final two, and they are just a 3-man squad to begin with. They do find someone for a nice little grief off. They're able to get some extra loot in them. They have plenty of med packs, but they still only at 76 cube right now. They notice more footstep off in the distance, popping down a little shield for safety. I assume this person's literally right behind the rock. No, they went on the lower hill, and where did they disengage? There they are, right in their face! Multiple shots going off, a beautiful turnaround reaction there. But there you have it, Demons able to finish off Nexus, and it looks as though one of the Pokemon's able to help out there. As we are on Magic Carpet's final camera view, no one else on his team to work with. We are entering the finals as well. As we can see, players are getting low. Magikarp does have a lot of cube, a lot of healing. The solo squad potential is there, but will their reactions be there with some shots? They're only healing right now. No opportunity to apply any pressure back. They are in defense mode, and unfortunately that defense mode did not get them a victory. Where does that put them for placements though? They were the 4th team eliminated, so I believe they may be getting some form of points. Chaos Clan still hanging tight, not even needing to move for this entire majority of the match. Team number 25, they've been separated out, they've been dwindled on the amount of numbers they have, but they have continued to persist through this match, really having not a lot for heals. Is Ericode, again, not a lot for heals and not a lot for cube either. And Leroux getting taken out by one of the Chaos members, walking into their own death there. Looks like Chaos has decided to start getting mobile. See the Demons racing inwards here. It looks like they're prepping for a big ol' engagement. Pain with that falling star, going for those shots. Nice little swap out to their gun ASAP, but they're getting third party from behind, and there we have it. KW with the knock in the finish. Saint and Yank, the only two currently just on Saint's position. Saint, the final man left, 320 Q, plenty of healing to do this. He just needs to be able to get some shots out. Without a knock, this will be a horrible situation for him. He does see the ability to get some shots. He goes for them. They're all right in front of him. He's on his last 80 cube right now. He only has one more tower left or 2 shields. So you can see he's gone for the disengagement. He's going for that extra bit of loot. He notices a member right there. They're coming in with the heavy weapon. They notice to the right. Does he have? He has one last final tower, but this is it. And we have Chaos able to finish him off there. But let's face it, Saint put in a lot of effort for that. That was a beautiful final fight. As we can see, Ericode is the final member left in this engagement. It is a 1 versus 3. Final person left in the storm. And I'm a little curious as to how they'll do, because they cannot even spawn 1 tower. And as we notice, there is falling stars in there, there is multiple weapons. I don't know if any of these players have destroy equipped on them or not. But let's face it, one use of that and it's over. And it looks like that's not even the case, as they just spot the target and take him out. KS hanging tight inside the building the majority of the match there, but they got beautifully lucky with the storm itself. And then finally coming out with all of their gear and loot, they get the win. And it looks to be with 4, 5, 6, 7 eliminations to their name. Team number 2 as well with 7 eliminations, Leroux picking up 6 of those kills. Shout out to them. And we have Demons that were coming in there with the 5 kills with some nice aggression. And as we saw from Saint as well, some beautiful gameplay coming from Saint there, just staying alive and taking that opportunity to at least get some shots out. That's one of the biggest things, is knowing when you have that small opportunity to at least try and shoot at your target. Saint took that opportunity, but there was just way too many people spraying him down with some very powerful secondary weapons like breeze guns and etc., forcing the cubes out of them. As we can see though, the Pokemon squad coming out with a huge amount of eliminations. We have 20 kills for the squad right here, so that's huge. Shout out to them, 4th place, but 20 kills to their name. And we'll go check out our 2+ kills here as we check out the rest. From Nexus, we have Hardly with 3, August with 3, and Dicky with 2. We had our ancient members, Scion, Drops, and Butterfinger all getting 2 eliminations themselves. Jax with the 2 kills. They're being forced into some solo squad situations. We have some Nexus members with 2 kills, 3 and 3 from Modal, Gaines, Leon, and Shark. We have Kimmy Boo with the 2 kills, Kudex with the 3. Moxie from Elite Mercenaries with the 2. We have Yuka from H2K with 2, as well as Cocaine there. Kublat with the 3 eliminations. Look at this list, it scrolls and scrolls some more, but we finally reached the end. And even though they did get taken out ASAP, EQ, Born to Kill, and Vacuum did find themselves eliminations at the very start of the match. The way Magica, I didn't know that was an actual. Oh jeez. Alright, let's go check out this matchup though. We can see KS jumping out nice and early there. Gonna have this whole northern area to check out. Let's see what we're looking for. Voidlands landing over here. It looks though a few people have skipped out over top. Leon getting that early landing yet again on top. Scoping out the area the best they can. No one else actually seems to be landing too close. No, we see everyone fairly disengaged, but we do see something happening at the other side of Void. Let's go see what we have going on over here. Magician able to take out Yuka. Dan's getting A connects here. Looks like more of an engagement's happening on the northern side than anything. You can see some players are still flying over top here. Back on Cocaine there. Let's see what we can do. We're on Prey. Prey has no healing right now. Looking for something. See, Dan's has been knocked out as well. Cocaine finding them, taking Magician out too. Oh, the engagement is real, and Roitio able to finish off Prey, only needing the 1 shot, and while only having 1 shot of health theirself, had Prey just taken the shot, it may have been done then and there. We have Veracity with an engagement. It looks like multiple demon members. Oh, we have a beautiful camera angle perspective. I don't know what's going on here though. This looks like a movie edit in some way. What is happening with this camera angle? Let's hop over to Bandicott. See what we got going. Let's see if we swap back on over there. There we have it. Titan holding down that position around Pain. See multiple Sun Clan members here. Sun Clan actually fairly spread out. Bandicott looking to push inwards here, trying to figure out where Quit is. I believe Quit may actually be right behind him, and yes, he is able to get that elimination through. You can see Winter fairly close. Ferret's actually down in the water right now. Let's see if we can hop over, see what Quit's doing for a fight. We see the shields coming out. A beautiful shotgun hit there against Ree. Ferret's still on the lower side there, trying to find something. We see multiple demon members pushing inwards too. It looks to be Mikuraki and Reyes holding it tight right now. Yank able to get that hit onto Mickey. Pain finishing them off there. We see Reyes in the distance. Saint coming over top. And Saint able to connect that second shotgun shot, getting the knock onto Reyes. Finishing him off there. See Quit on the far side with Miu, currently fighting it up against the Winter Clan right now. They're coming for the cards. We don't see Ferret pushing in yet. Curious to see what the game plan is here. Will Ferret push for the cards ASAP? No, they've decided to go for placements. They're saying hide in the water, hide in the water. Don't hide in the water. Don't hide in the water. Hide, but don't go in the water. Hey, coming in with the follow as well. I appreciate that. Let's scroll out a little bit. Let's see if anyone else could be very close to one another. It looks like no one's very close. Butterfingers is very separated. Never mind that comment. We have multiple L8 members in here. And it looks like the freeze gun's been coming through. Ash getting the finish. We're on to Trader. Looking for perspective, taking so much damage from behind though. Do they even have healing to work with? No, they don't have a single thing of healing. This would be very intimidating. Tango and Trader, the only two here. He comes in, not noticing the name of Tango, accidentally shoots his teammate. There we have it, they're hunting each other down. The shots are going off. Will the hit go through? No, Trader missing that. They go around the backside. Huge hit there. Taurus and Nut, or sorry, just Nut, able to help out with Trader there to get Tango back up. Looks like we could have an engagement happening over here too. We do notice Nexus getting some good shots. Shark connecting those. Taking them out. Ainscar in a very good position as well. It seems like Shark is the one connecting all those right now. Gonna keep looking at Vera here as we see Miyu and Quit have rotated fairly close. Yank, Saint, and Pain still here. Footsteps are being recognized too. So this engagement will be going down. Pain going for that nice pre-perspective. That was a little nice turnaround he did there. And look, it worked out in his favor as he has some beautiful shots to take. See Quit and Miyu though, using those positions the best they can. Yank going for the resurrection on Saint here. Oh, Miyu just getting that perspective to finish him off. Yank, the final player left, but Yank does have some good accuracy though, so we could see some potential plays being made here depending how it goes. It looks as though they're going for a full disengagement though, and they only have Titan's card. 1 versus 2, I'm surprised they won't be pushing in on this. Team number 5 seems to be rotating directly into an engagement with team number 6 and 7. 5, 6, and 7 all in the same area. It looks like they're shooting right on through though. And it looks like for a good reason, as this team has finished off the others. And they're just going for a res. Look at that teamwork, all 3 of them surrounding each other. We see some more fights going on over here. Jax has already been taken out. God has been knocked down. KY being knocked down as well. Bale to finally. Jax is actually still in this matchup. Just had a little bit of a visual there, swapping on over. H2K though, cleaning house and taking them on out. Team number 25 slightly in the distance. Looks like they're just camping those. They have lost the majority of their players. People rotating from the storeroom. We saw some Nightingale shots going off here. Yank still off in the distance here, trying to find some safety. Very little health too, if no healing and only 40 cube. That could explain the disengagement. Trader looking to be in a similar situation, checking out every house possible to get that healing in. As we can see, they have none with barely any cube to work with. Almost makes you feel like the game just needs to have a constant cube that's regenerating, you know? 2 cube every second or something. Every 5 seconds, I don't know, something along those lines. Because I admit these full squads are struggling to find some loot right now. Taking a quick look down the list as we see 50 members still left in this matchup here. We have plenty of players left in it though. A lot of them at full power, some of them still rocking a 3-man, some of them being reduced to next to nothing here. It looks as though we actually get to see an engagement breaking out. Not able to help up Taurus. One of the characters getting res there, looking like a cool image along the way. See if we can hop on one of our EQ members here, as we have yet to really give the full team number 14 love right now. Miyu able to help up Reyes as well as Mikuraki. This player's just trying to shoot from the backseat of their vehicle. There you go, a couple more shots. Let's hop back over this engagement though. Let's see what's going on as we see Nuts been taken out here. And it looks as though they are choosing to apply that rotation, so we see Born to Kill rotating around with the team. Oh, and they're all behind that corner there. They come out over top. Huge shotgun from Tango, but the res station placed down. Will they knock it down in time? Yes, they do, to finish off that grief. Lunar as well, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. And there we have it, and they're directly beside a res station, so they can get up Liar, they can begin the resurrection to get their other teammate in. However, Yank is choosing to come in with some force right now. It looks though if intent to res, completely unaware of the enemy in the distance. And team number 6 is rotating in from behind as well. See the shots coming through, not finding the perspective to actually shoot the target there. Quick little reload needed. And there we have eliminations going through. Is Yank still here? Yes, Yank got right back in the car and headed on out. Let's hop over to H2K as they are very close to some enemies right now. Coberries and Ricky as well, thank you for the follows. Huge shotgun play coming down from Cocaine. They're unable to get the knock in doing so, but if so, that would have been a beautiful elimination. As you can see, they're rotating, looking up at the tower spawns. The person getting a nice little jump away there as well. Will they be able to get Rocio back up though? Where is Rocio in this fight? There they are. And we have Hardly that was actually able to take out Yuka. So the fight persists. This is still an ongoing situation. Hardly is the final member left. They do have a Nightingale to work with, a Sentinel, but they got next to no cube. They have a lot of bandage, but no cube. Is that not an enemy directly beside them right now? Yes, it is. And Cocaine there to finish them off. Cocaine and Rocio, the final two there. Do they even have a res station to work with? There is one left. Yank actually disengaging may have potential to go back to that res station. We see them in the vehicle down low. When will they begin driving with it though? And there we have it. They're all just gonna unload, and that is not gonna be a good situation for them. The third party comes in though. Ancient is up high, ready to help out. Destroys are coming through. Trying to force that kill out, unable to do so though. The res does get through, the shields are placed to stop the destroys. Shots are definitely persisting right now though. As you can see, Team 25 rotating on the backside here. Pokemon Squad definitely not being as aggressive this match, and they're in a great spot to not be aggressive. Let's keep on checking out what Scion's up to, as he seems to be some aggro in the situation right now. Trying to find his way up and around here. It looks though Nexus actually rotated to the higher ground, so they've repositioned and put themselves in a great spot to keep fighting. They did not stay down low. They're keeping that in mind and pushing very well. Not sure why Angsar is choosing to disengage as much as he is. The team is clearly fighting hard. Leon finding some good perspectives there. Shark getting that final elimination though. Nice little grenade to finish it all off. Scion in a beautiful little corner perspective, taking those shots the best he can, looking to go for a reposition. Butterfinger taking out Leon there. And griefing in the process. A nice grenade, dual grenades coming through. Angsar might not survive. There we go. Luckily the fourth grenade did not come through. That would have been the knock then and there. As you see Yank as well getting up Titan, so they're back to a two-person squad at least. I'm gonna be honest, I've been really wanting to get on a Butterfinger's perspective here, but I have not found it. And there we have it. Drops getting the hits onto Shark there. Shark's one of the bigger eliminators in this round, it seems like. Getting taken down for the time being, and there we have it. Ancient Clan taking out Nexus there. Some of our mobile players coming in hot. See our one team here rotating up fairly well. See what we got. We have Ferret still running solo right now, looking to be off in the distance in a high ground position. Won't have to run into any combat soon. Team 15 and Team 2 very close. We see shots coming out. Cocaine looking to almost have a desync issue there. Having a point blank fight with everyone. Nice little Nightingale shield for the extra bit of health. Cocaine hopping into a vehicle. I'm not sure what the game plan was there, but he did it briefly. The full squad all there lined up together. Able to get the knock onto one of them, but not enough for anything that was able to make an accomplishment. Let's rotate a little bit closer. We are hitting that final circle right now. How many players left? They have been cut in half yet again, so they will be rotating as two final players into the final round. Team number 15, they are able to get up Champagne, of course, so they will be rotating back inwards very shortly. Shroud, the only one not matching the team. That car has no health in it. I'm gonna be honest, none of these vehicles are probably very safe right now. Even the truck's not very safe, but it should be enough to at least get them inwards. As long as these guys don't end up camping the storm there. It looks as though we may actually have team number 6 rotating to team number 24, all of them wanting to go loot out Fort City right now. You can notice the car, you notice the truck, you even just noticed a player rotating to the building from Connie Boo's perspective. We do see them dropping some med packs in here, making sure to share that loot out. Very well done. But as you can see, even Bulbasaur is sitting, waiting. Huge shots. That was a beautiful grenade coming through there as well. Kudex taking the knock. They're definitely holding their ground very well there. Here we have it, Bulbasaur finding their way to Kimmy. Lickitung being taken out by C-Notes though, and we see some more third parties coming through with the shots. Bulbasaur getting very low, need to heal up a bit. Huge shotgun from Kimmy Boo, finishing off that elimination. Jigglypuff, the final player left in this, and it looks as though disengagement is the name of the game for them right now. They are going for that placement right now. They had a huge match last round, so I agree, go for those placements. Looks like these players will be healing up. Kudex was not even griefed in the process as well, so they will be back up and in the action. Connie Boo making sure to grab that vehicle. Jiggly finding their way into the circle here. Looks like they may even actually go for the drop. How are they for loot right now? They're actually pretty good for loot overall. Not enough to do anything insane, but enough to accomplish something in a clutch moment. And I'm not sure exactly what the game plan will be for them. Supposedly we have Ferret in a tree, dancing in the background. Wondering where all the people are at. They are all just inside the circle that Ferret's about to cross. Killshot taking some love to the houses yet again. It worked so well for them last time, as long as they're playing stealthy, but no, we saw some reactions. People are not crouched in that building. The footsteps have been given away. Nice little pre-shield or pre-res station as well, trying to get players up if needed. Oh, but the huge play is coming from the Sun Clan right now. Daku, the only one left, fighting from the inside of the building. And it looks as though it's come to an end. Connie Boo being taken out in the process, but not without taking out multiple members themselves. Looks like these members as well finding the final players of team number 25, healing each other up with the Nightingales. Jigglypuff in a beautiful position for endgame fights as long as no one puts that pressure in. They're very close, I'm assuming at the underside of the bridge right now. Yes, they are. Playing it safe. Let's rotate a little bit closer, see what we have. How many players are left at the Ancients right now? They're only missing Ryoshi, so they still have a beautiful opportunity. I admit though, the longer they hang out without finding a boat to get across, the scarier this engagement will be. As you can see, Drops is committed to a glide. And it looks as though they're finally deciding to do the same, as no one's decided to shoot at Drops yet. But they gotta go now. So you see Ferret having to work their way out of the storm now, bringing themselves a little bit closer. Winter is, okay, I guess I just adopted people. Hi guys, I guess I'm a parent suddenly. Surprise! That's usually how it works too, isn't it? Team number 15 rotating in very slowly right now. They do have Nightingales to work with, but they're even in crouch right now from this distance. I'm not sure what the concern is. Team number 12 rotating upwards. Looks like they will actually be probably forcing a fight onto Jigglypuff right now. I don't see for what reason they wouldn't be going inside that house. Can I get to Jigglypuff's perspective? No, we're at Drops. Drops actually sitting on just the outside of them right now. They have completely surrounded this house. What is the game plan? They have yeeted in. And there we have it. Multiple guns taking out Jigglypuff. Taking him out from the final positions here. We're in the final 4 teams right now. It looks though majority of everyone is fairly fully powered here. Ferret being the only one is a solo army. Team number 6 and 12 being 3-mans. And we have team number 15 now entering the circle using their Nightingale to heal up. But I admit, as you can tell just by standing here and using that Nightingale, they're giving away their position completely. There we have it, Ferret actually giving off some footsteps right now, and unfortunately just getting completely lasered by Scion. No hiding to be done there. It was a final circle engagement. Sneaking in would be a task. Beautiful little shield placement placed out here if you guys didn't notice. They do have that curved out to play completely well. The one thing they need to worry about is they're standing way too close to one another. Shields won't do much if you can't go left or right from being side by side. There we have it, Kudex applying some insane pressure. C-Notes on the left side, getting that grenade. It actually went underneath the side of the shield there. Look at these players, they're forcing their way in. What is this, Rainbow Six Siege? Like, they are just pushing into this engagement so well right now, as though the only opponents they have is what is in front of them. And unfortunately, as I say that, Shroud comes in with a third party shot. The confidence taking over. C-Notes not staying aware of his surroundings because of it. He does sneak into the res station though, with next to no health left. The Nightingale goes off, but the res station is dropped, finishing him off. Kimmy Boo and Kudex, the only two here. Javi, and Shroud as a three-man group. The sprays come through, not enough for a finish though. People are everywhere. It's like they're at a mall right now and it's the final sale of toilet tissue, and for some reason they're just everywhere hoping to find it because someone decided to take it from the bathroom aisle and shove it somewhere in the dairy section. Like, these people are everywhere right now. There we have it, one of the Javis being taken out. This is a whole mess of everyone everywhere. It looks as though the Ancient Clan is hanging tight on the edge of the circle here, about to push in at any moment, I can assume. As you can see, they're both full health, guns coming from either side angle. 27 cubes though, he has no cubes coming into this fight. Butterfinger is the only one with something, and as shots are coming from every perspective. Luckily that tower actually helping him out. They get the knock onto Shroud there, coming on through. Only a little bit of health left. Will Drops get those final shots up. Butterfinger's been knocked. Only one bullet left needed. And there we have it. Javi with the nice little spray. Getting that final elimination onto Drops with just that little bit of health left. Getting themselves 10 kills altogether in first place. Shout out to our players here. Black Cat, Champagne, Javi, and Shroud. We have in second place, coming from the Ancients here, Sion, Ryoshi, Drops, and Butterfinger, which looks to be 9 eliminations to their name. We have team number 3, the Sun Clan members. We have with Kudex, C-Notes, Kimmy, and Connie looking at 15 eliminations. It looks though EU starting to wear out, NA taking some dominance, even some of the mobile players taking out some of the EU PCs today. So EU definitely popping off at the very start. As the matches continued through, we noticed that some NA members are really grasping as to what needs to be done here, and they are coming out on top in the final rounds. We see our Winter Clan as well, Ferret able to survive all the way into 4th place there. We have in 5th place, we have our Pokemon squad. Unfortunately, polar opposite of what we saw from them last round. They went for placements, and unfortunately luck was just not on their side. They didn't get the 20 eliminations this time, but they definitely popped the heck off this tournament, so be curious to see how they do for placements for extra points. And other than that, let's check out some kills here for 2 eliminations, plus we see some Killshot members with some 2 eliminations with Josh here. We have Yank and Saint from Demons. We have Cocaine with the 8 eliminations that match, 3 coming from Morosio, meaning 11 eliminations as a team. Huge plays there. Nexus, even though getting taken a bit earlier this round, we do see a bunch of kills coming out from them. Asgard with 3 eliminations, Moda with the 2, and Shark with 3. We can see August here with the 5 eliminations, Dicky with the 3 as well. We have Vacuum with 2 kills. We have Tango with the 3 eliminations, Miyu and Quit with 3 eliminations each to their name. And other than that, guys, that's looking to be about it for the eliminations. I gotta say one thing I want to point out too. I feel at no point was the top 3 players the same 3 players in any of the matchups.
And that's one of the make it, I guess. You know I live with the criticisms. People are giving opinion, they put it upon a pedestal. A pen for your thoughts, but I never ask for change. My work ethic's ridiculous and yours is not the same.